Okay, my fan motor is stuck on and it will not shut off. The only way I get it shut off is to shut the power off to the whole unit. And so if we look right here, I took the side panel off right here, and this right here is a small capacitor that's wrapped up in a box for the fan motor. And if we look right here, this is the capacitor for the relay switch. This switch right here tells the fan to come on and off. And you can see that it's got connections right there. Now what's happening is if you look closely, you can see how the top of this is actually bowed up a little bit. And what that tells me is that this capacitor is bad. And since I'm going to replace this capacitor right here, I'm also going to go ahead and replace this relay switch. And what I hope for, and what I actually expect, is that once I replace these two things, the motor will shut off and on properly. Now here's the new relay switch that I have, and then what we want to do is you just want to hold it up, make sure it is the same one, and I know that for a fact that this is. And all you have to do, if you're not very handy or haven't done this before, is take a picture. You can even take multiple pictures to make sure that you put the wires back in the correct spot. And that's actually what I did. Is I'm going to take this off, and then I'm going to screw this one on, and if I think that something might be a little off, I'm just going to look at my the pictures that I've taken, make sure I've got all the wires back where they belong. Now here's the new capacitor, and as you can tell, like, the top of this is not bowed up at all compared to this one right here. If I can zoom it in, you can see. I don't know if you can see it really well, but you can actually see it bowing a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and replace that. And again, it doesn't really matter, but if you want to line it up as it is before and take a picture of it and make sure you put the wires back in the same place to make you feel better, you can do that too. Okay, fast forward to about 20-30 minutes later, and I've got everything in there nice and neatly. Now all I have to do is test to see if it works. There's the old parts up there and the new parts installed. So let's check out, see if it works. Okay, the good news is it's running. And so we'll sit here and let it run for a while and see if it shuts off. This is a simple job I think that most people can do with a little bit of help or guidance. I mean, the only tools I needed were some needle nose pliers, regular pliers, a couple of screwdrivers, and a pocket knife. So, I mean, with a little bit of research, you should be able to do it yourself.